Lego Batman's so cool. I mean, the only thing that would make this even better is if there was a video game based on Lego Batman. Whoa! Oh man! Lego Batman, he's just like regular Batman, except now he's significantly easier to lose under the couch.
Where is it?
Lego, we all know who they are at this point. Toys, art. Lego video games have been around for a little while by the time Lego Batman 2 came out, and they aren't just tie-ins, they have carved out their own niche with a signature mix of humor, platforming, and puzzle solving, from licensed adaptations like Lego Star Wars to completely original concepts. These games had something to set it apart from any other game, and it was about to get the biggest shakeup yet, and that's where we are now. Batman had video games before, but nothing like Lego Batman 2. Lego Batman 2. It's a 2012 baby. This game released on Xbox 360, PS3, Wii U, 3DS, DS, and at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a PS Vita version. I gotta stop. A game that didn't just bring you to the world of multiple DC superheroes, but made it feel bigger than ever before. It wasn't just another licensed game, it was Batman. And the soundtrack in this game is awesome. I mean, have you ever wondered where the theme song came from? That's right, something unrelated. Now, some people may talk about Lego games like they're nothing more than a quick car wash on a Sunday afternoon, but I cherish each one of them like a rare, misprinted Lego minifigure that I refuse to buy but still look at on eBay. Spoiler alert, so I can get this out of the way, there was a Lego Batman 1. Oh, no way! This was the early days of Lego games, where cutscenes had all the action, all the drama, but no, and I mean absolutely zero, dialogue. But this game upped the ante by being the first Lego game with voice acting. Before this, it's just whatever this is. I've seen other people's thoughts on this. In my opinion, it's okay. It was funny at times, but I had no clue most of the time what was going on because... No, they're not ready for that. It's not like I skipped on the Lego lore or anything. I never played Lego Island 2. I thought the secret was I never watched Star Wars. But now with actual voice acting, I can finally enjoy this like a movie. Wait a minute, they actually made a movie? Wait, this is literally just the cutscenes. Now with an ambitious game, there's gotta be more ambitious plot, right? Come on. Plot of Lego Batman 2, can you guess it? I'll give you a few minutes. All right, time's up. Wait a minute! It's the usual, villains break out of prison and it's up to Batman and Robin to save the day. But without further ado, I can finally put this game in and start playing. At the beginning, it has us watching the entirety of a news broadcast and then cutscenes and then we can actually play. And yeah, you can guess it, Joker crashed the party. But then we get to see, no way, Bruce Wayne is actually Batman? That's awesome! Wait, am I supposed to tell a secret? Looks like I found my answer. Finally, we jump into the first level and it's just to get your feet wet. Get used to the controls, show all the enemies you'll probably go up against, or at least most of them. Wow, there's no spoilers anywhere right now, is there? What is that supposed to mean? Face off against a few villains and get used to the suits in the game, all of 2 of them. In Lego Batman 2, there are a total of 8 different suits you'll be using throughout the entire game, and they just decided to show only 2 of them for the first portion. I don't know if that was a good amount and they just didn't want to do too many at once, or they forgot. I mean, each suit gives you a different power to use with Batman or Robin, but some of them are quite funny, like the sensor suit with Batman, because you can just disappear right in front of the enemy and they'd be like, huh, where'd he go? Each villain acts almost like a mini boss in the first level, just more annoying than anything else. But once we actually complete the level, oh boy, I can't wait to do the same thing I just done! Second level is okay, you climb back up the building you were just in, all to rebuild the helicopter you got blinded from and destroyed. Once we get done with the first and second level, we finally get introduced to the new aspect of the games now. What is this? I'm used to the small, linear, cramped spaces from before, but now this is something else. This is awesome. The open world Gotham City. This was revolutionary. It was like a GTA of Lego games. Kinda. And instead of carjacking, you politely borrow their vehicles. And this was the first time a Lego game let you explore a fully realized city. And let me tell you, it may not be on the scope of GTA, Batman Arkham City even, but this was still fun to mess around with. But the open world section is just to get from level to level. Sure, there's definitely things to do, but nothing that would really help beat the game. Now, the overall gameplay is nearly identical. It's classic Lego gameplay. You beat up enemies, you get to the end, it's just the same. And collect studs so you can buy things with it, like characters, vehicles, or just straight up cheats. Wow, could you imagine Fortnite having something like this? Studs in Lego games are the main currency you use throughout each of the games. Seriously, why was collecting these things so satisfying? I'm supposed to be saving a city right now. Instead, I'm just running around in a circle to be collecting one of the most annoying thumbtacks I've ever seen. Sorry, Superman, Gotham City has to wait because I'm punching everything in sight. Every other level throws in a vehicle segment, you know, to keep things fresh. And the only thing I can say about this is just that the cursor does not stay locked on. It is way way too sensitive. I think I might have had a bit too much coffee this morning. After the vehicle chase level, we can now, oh come on! Not once, not twice, but 3 different times we had to fight the Joker at the beginning. Batman Arkham Asylum wasn't this intense with it, and that was the one where Joker took over the entire island. And once that is finally done, we get to put Joker behind bars. I'm sorry, all of them behind bars.
Well, that was short-lived.
Joker and Lex Luthor teaming up because, I don't know, they're both really enjoyed defacing public property and gaslighting Batman. So Batman and Robin have to stop them, which is classic, but this time you get the whole Justice League involved. Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, I bet there'd even be Shazam. What is that supposed to mean?
Disappointment.
And with the power of teamwork, friendship, and me button mashing because I didn't read the tutorial, we take down Lex Luthor and Joker. After being lost for a bit, now we can explore the open world. Yep, this is what I thought it'd be like. This was more than just a nope, can't go here, except that I have no clue how to navigate through this. Maybe it's because I spent way too much time playing the Batman Arkham games that I know the map by heart, but this, I just don't know. If I thought I was lost before, now I can get me even more lost in a maze. But hey, after enough trial and error, probably way too much time, I finally made it out. In a weird car chase without actually having a car, so I just need to stop them in their path. I don't get it. I never knew them to have vehicles before, so I don't really know where they got them from. Now onto a broken elevator to Arkham Asylum. And this is where things got weird. I ran into some bugs along the way. Maybe it's because I was playing on the Series X. I mean, that one, I would kind of expect bugs. I could always try it on the Wii U instead. This is the same thing. Overall, not a bad level. It actually feels like a normal level, chasing down the Riddler, Two-Face inside Arkham Asylum, and of course, a bunch of goons and puzzles. Now we just need to chase after Joker and Lex Luthor and try to figure out where they headed to. Which of course, that means fighting more goons, smashing even more Lego objects, you know, the usual. And the best part, we get to clean up their mess. And then finally, Superman arrives 2/3 into a game with the subtitle DC Superheroes. I mean, technically, they weren't lying, it was Lego Batman, but with DC Superheroes into it. And Superman's right there in the box. You'd think he'd be a bigger part of the story. When he does show up, his big moment, putting out a fire.
Yes!
The more towards the end of the game I get, the more it just feels the same. It feels like the later levels don't challenge me at all. Like I would be expecting the difficulty to ramp up in any way, but it doesn't really do that at all. Sure, they work, but they feel like I'm still playing the beginning levels, nothing to really say about them. They kind of feel like it's just a repeat eventually, nothing new until the very, very end, but what's the point this late into the game? And then we see, finally, half the title. And this is the final level. Lego games aren't meant to be the hardest thing ever, but come on, it's the final stretch of the game. Where's the challenge? But no, instead I'm here barely paying attention, just waiting to get to the next cutscene. But at the end of the day, Lego Batman 2 is still a fun game, even though the final stretch isn't all too intense. It brought voice acting, introduced a more open world, and set the stage for future Lego games to expand upon. But hey, I finally beat the game though, and come on, a measly 15.5? What did I do wrong? Now if you played this game on a 3DS, DS, or even PS Vita, well, you played a different game. Just a more traditional level-based Lego experience. Fun? Sure. The same? Somewhat. It has key differences. The levels are nearly identical, just without the open world section between them. But this was meant for quick sessions on the go. It's not like you were going to pop this onto the TV and play it, right?
Why is this even possible?